pet battles. Earn 100 pet battle achievement points. I got that because I cheated. Oh, actually, no. No, I earned that fair and square. Ah, I got strong pet trap because I captured enough pets. I was wondering. I just had it once and I was confused. Amalgam of destruction.
Spellfire Pass is crawling with the cultists loyal to the Burning Legion. We cannot let them gain a footing.
And sadly, it seems like I can't do... That died quickly. Strange. And I don't think I can do the quest line where you actually kill off the Kennerid or Kenatad or whatever. Don't think I can do that anymore. It was a WAD thing. It's kind of annoying. Because I would like to see it, considering it's so apparently relevant. Move. There we go.
Such a display of power. I'd wager those occultists regret allying with our enemy.
Alright, next one. How's this going? It's going well. Well, I can't wait to see how much I get from this one. How am I going for world quests? 5 done so far.
We need everyone on the front line. Another wave of
Christ.
is incoming.
Perfect. But now only one wave of arrows triggered there. A demon hunter just flew off or something. Oh yeah, his Ildaria here. Yeah, some Ildaria dropping. Oh yeah, Ildaria reinforcements. The Ildaria will come down and do blade dance. You can get a similar thing in Pandaria, where a Pandaren NPC, one of the Paragons, will come down and do... This actually works the exact same as this. So, yeah. So that's cool. I think they counted the cockroach as an enemy. That, or, you know, they look at the decisions I've made in my life and decide that I am my own worst enemy, and as such, I always have one enemy around me. That worked out pretty well there with all those demons. I was expecting it to not go nearly so good. Like, seriously, it worked out pretty well. Come on, lads. Come on, lads. Come on, lads. Over this way. There we go. Figure I may as well try and get... Ah, fuck it. I was going to try and get all the demon hunters involved, but... come on, one more. Come on, you idiot. Or not. Level 111 and you don't want to fight these? Yeah. If only these were humanoid enemies and not demon. I'll be able to, and you know, if only the things dropped here.
That forces a brief reprieve. My Illidari can hold the line from here.
Doesn't go too slow. I think I might be faster in my other thing, but whatever. I'm gonna use this.
For the light! Fellborn were given gems of insidious power from the Legion. Rip these baubles from their hands and destroy them. The lives of these elves are now forfeit.
I need to target something first.
Will rule this world.
Okay. Yeah, this is just making me sick. I was hoping to be useful, but it wasn't too effective there, and I couldn't loot while doing it. So, not effective enough.
The Shaldrai are chosen.
Ah, ancient fortitude. Doom Shroom increases versatility and maximum health. Also, Doom Shroom has made me think of Doom Saloon, which is a song by some Clutch. Though Doom Saloon doesn't have any lyrics to it, but it serves as a fantastic lead into Our Lady of Electric Light. There apparently are actually two separate songs, but you wouldn't guess that if you looked at like how it's shown. Like, I've seen like YouTube videos of Clutch songs. Wouldn't I've always typically just seen the two parceled together. So yeah, support the official release. Okay, that null bodyguard has a flying saucer disc. Sure.
The energies inside those crystals dissipated upon their destruction. Consider their threat neutralized.
Okay, the flying saucer wait, the flying saucer would actually be of use over here, where looting isn't a concern. Okay, and its damage would be enough to kill the enemies. Only have 2 minutes with it, but that might be enough. Oh, and I never did go to check in with the cook. And I do have some other ones I need to send people off on to go get this.
The Legion opened a portal that is spewing forth a swarm of foul imps. Champion, these tiny fiends must be eradicated.
Okay, not the most effective of things. It was more effective that, the first time I used it for this. I think I'm going too fast now. I think I was getting more attacks than previously.
Those impudent imposters imperiled important improvements.
Okay, I was hoping I'll be able to, let's see if I can get back in time. I was hoping I'll be able to, just mount up off this, but no. Can fight off it though, but it's a little awkward. I probably want to slow it down to a crawl. And yeah, I can get back. Nice. Didn't think I'd have the time. But yeah, I would you know, set it to walk. So I'll probably have to do that. Oh, nice. Okay. So, what number are we on now? Still 56. Okay. Pop you. Okay. That's all done. Okay.
See you around.
So how am I doing with Army's Legion 4 rep? A bit short. Actually never did check how much rep I got from the other thing. Still only 112? It's 113. It's only 112. Huh. It's 113. 112. 150 from the turning in the resources. Oh, that's disappointing. I'm going the wrong way. Okay, let's sign up for this. Let's head to Stormine. I would have thought I've lost those buffs by now. Figured they would be restricted to here. I'm just gonna get the fight after Fight Master. Well, one of them was, the other no, actually. Okay. Got a song stuck in my head. It's not a bad one, but it's stuck in my head all the same.
I am honored.
It's the Anderson song that Team 4-Star did. I haven't watched any Dirt content in ages. I went and, you know, put on a few of their songs recently. And yeah, I just ended up listening to that one. They did a Nuzlocke series ages back. They're doing another one now, but it was last year, Pokemon Emerald. And they did something silly in it, and it just always rubbed me the wrong way. Without the context, makes me sound like an ass, but basically they cheated. They lost the Nuzlocke, or at least they lost. Like they had their main crew. They went into a gym and they lost, which means they should have thrown out their whole main crew and picked up whatever they had left over, and tried to grind that up and keep going. And it's understandable if that they wouldn't want to do that. But instead of saying, look, we lost, we're going to continue, and as is, you know, doing what I suggested there, or, you know, just finishing the game, but it not being a Nuzlocke. because they've technically lost. Just seeing like like we'll see how far they could get. Like you consider it a failure, but see how far they can get. Like consider it a failure, but see like okay, ignore despite this loss, like see how we can do on the rest of it. That kind of thing. So still follow the rules while consider it a failure. Still do that. Did a few options, but instead they say, oh, we had a record. I think that made sense there. Basically, they could have did what they're meant to do according to Nuzlocke rules. They could have continued going, considered a failure, just finished it like a normal Pokemon game, or still go by the Nuzlocke rules but consider it a failure. And just, they could have done a few different ways. There's plenty of other options. They had a few options, but they decided, oh no, we'll just delete out that footage and say that we had a technical malfunction or a recording issue, and we'll leave it at that. And then when people pointed it out, they said, oh, we weren't trying to lie and manipulate. Lying was exactly what they were doing. So saying that they weren't trying to lie and manipulate, they were lying and manipulating. I'm not really. I'm only saying manipulating because that's what he said, as far as I remember. I could have been fudged in memory, in which case I apologize. But they were lying, and then they were lying about not lying, and that just really irritates me. I'm not a fan of that. So it just really rubs me the wrong way. As well, you can tell, I'm not exactly king of keeping my emotions hidden. I wear them on my sleeve. And it just rubs me the wrong way. Like, I've no problem with them continuing it. I've no problem with them failing. But it's still lying. Then them not owning up to the lying, but double downing on it, saying, oh, we weren't lying. When they were. It's clear as fucking day. You said you had a recording issue. You didn't have a recording issue. You stopped fucking recording. Or you continued recording and just edited the chunk out. One or the fucking other. You didn't have a recording issue. You either edited shit, or you stopped and restarted the audio, the recording. That's not an audio. That's not a recording issue. They lost and they tried to cover it up. I've no problem with them losing. I've no problem with them continuing with with their zombie crew or whatever. Whatever. I have no problem with that. It's just them lying, then double down, and then saying, "Oh, we never lied. We never lied." That rubs me the wrong fucking way. And keep in mind, I'm not saying, oh, you shouldn't watch these. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just simply saying this thing kind of sticks in my mouth, sticks in my craw wrong, and it just really pisses me off. This is just a personal gripe I have. I'm not condemning these. I'm not saying they're horrible people. You shouldn't watch them. No, I'm not saying that in the slightest. They do fantastic work. They're entertaining as all hell. I'm convincing myself to go back and watch them, to forgive them for that fuck up and go back and watch them. That pissed me off, and I'm just being bitter since, Because think about it, they were cheating there quite flagrantly and double downing on it. That puts the rest of their Nuzlocks into question. The rest of them. All of their Nuzlocks need to be viewed with suspicion now, because they cheated quite brazenly there, and to be honest, quite terribly. Like they didn't cut out all the footage. They left enough in so you could tell that they'd lost. Like, did people notice the health bars were different? So, like, if they were a bit thorough in their cheating, they would have, I don't know, done it so that wasn't noticeable. But anyway. I lost my train of thought there. But yeah, it just... What am I trying to say? I don't remember what I was trying to say. I've actually completely blanked on what I was saying. I was saying, oh yeah, I was saying like they're entertaining as hell. They're great. They're great at what they do. They do fantastic work. It just the lying and the flub up there just really annoyed me. And I remember more what I was saying, because it goes further than just that one series. It makes you question everything else they've done for their Nuzlockes. Everything. Because, you know, if they cheated there, what, you know, they could have cheated elsewhere. All their wins might be, you know how I save scum in my RTSs? They might have saved scum to success there, and they just edited it out and pretended the failures didn't happen. So it really takes away from the enjoyment for me. And just the lying just sticks in my craw for a different reason as well. So, like, I'm not saying don't watch them. I'm not saying they're terrible people or, you know, any dramatic bollocks like that. I just think they made a really silly decision, and it hurt my enjoyment of their work. It hurt my enjoyment of the work, and, like, if you enjoy their work, I encourage you to watch them. You found something you like, and I'm glad. You know, there's so much bitterness and anger in the world. It's good for people to find something they enjoy that isn't harming someone. Oh, that was the lady Irissa? I have no idea who the fuck she is. But yeah, I'm not telling you don't watch them. I'm not saying anything like that. All I'm saying is that why I stopped watching them. Just because they... Okay, hit that too soon. Whoa, Christ. I'm vastly overgeared compared to the rest of them here. Just going by health, you know? The health is a fair judge of how geared everyone else is. Damn. Kill. But yeah, I'm not telling you don't go watch their content. I'm not telling you that. I'm not saying anything dramatic like that. All I'm simply saying is why I'm thinking the tank might have. Maybe I just need to give the tank more time to have aggro on them. Whoa. He enraged? Oh, he must have enraged on low health. Christ, he died quick. Heroic and it's Titan Forge and it's only 885. Christ. Cool. It's a cool item though. But anyway, yeah, I'm not saying undramatic, I'm just simply saying what they did there took away from my enjoyment. It just I can't keep my thoughts straight trying to do this. And I think I expressed my point well enough as is anyway. Okay, I'm overgeared for this substantially. Okay, here is safe. Okay, good to know. I was after the last time I was worried this was too close. But oh yeah, I'm overgeared substantially for this. I didn't think it was going to be this bad. But love to see what my damage is, you know, compared to everyone else. Rarefied water.
It seems we have
Water in its purest elemental form.
continue the ritual.
I'll try and finish my point later on. I kind of have to hold back so I don't accidentally pull.
A storm is gathering.
Okay, I've got the effects confused. Wait, the healer's dead? Shit. Heal.
They come for you.
Where's the healer?
I'm out of range.
Oh, you're back. Oh, okay. Well, it's good then. And they're actually back at the start. Given how overgeared I am, I could probably just easily switch and just tank this. Even though I'm pretty inexperienced with tanking. Not sure what their question is. Just putting the quest in the question mark. Like, not sure what they're quite getting at. That's the quest I'm on, yeah. But I'm not sure if their question is like what their question is. They want to do the world quest. There's ads, but wait, what? I'm puzzled at that. Are these winds pushing me in the right direction? If so, that's mighty helpful. There's ads, but yeah, really enough to take these down. Okay, we didn't end up killing the other thing though. A few extra little baubles, but they're not really much to write home about. Not really much to write home about. Oh, nice. I went to accidentally aggro something. Ooh, Murlocs have gotten accidentally aggroed. Okay. That might come back to bite us depending on the way they move, so might grab more. But I'm pretty overgeared here. Probably don't have too much to worry about. I'm starting to wonder, could I just so heroic at this stage? Or would that be still too much? Because I just seem really burly. I'm probably overestimating myself. Let's make myself even stronger. Whoa, shit, I didn't see these Murlocs. Oh yeah, that blew back in our face. Didn't really need to pop that, but I did anyway. They do pretty substantial damage. Yeah, no, I couldn't solo this. Well, probably not anyway. Braided silver ring. And the name Brandy is engraved on the inside. Huh. Ritualist collection? Huh. Swear. Don't recognize that name. Hopefully I'm not being too much of a nuisance. It's just like, I know I'm pulling aggro a bit, which I don't like, but hopefully it's not too much of a big deal. That is a cool beastie. Ooh, cleansing the dream one. Druid quest, I guess? Mystic Tornado? Eh. Woo. Come on, up here. I got a bit of gear, but wait, we got 3 monks? Shit, 3 druids. Huh. Didn't anticipate that. Well, I feel bad getting gear. Since like each boss only drops 1 and they drop a second bit. I don't know, I feel like, you know, it'd been better for one of them to have gotten it, you know? But sure, and sadly none of them is a plate wearer, so I can't give it to him. But yeah, what was I trying to say before? Oh yeah, I don't want anyone to take my bitching about that other thing as some, you know, big dramatic criticism and condemnation of them. I'm gonna head back right now and turn this in before anything else happens. As some big criticism and condemnation of them, some dramatic proclamation against their character and like that. It's just they did a thing that annoyed me. That's all. I'm sure I do plenty of things that annoy ye. Maybe this tangent in the first place. Like, it just simply... Oh, enchanted pen. Huh. But it... How do I even explain this? Yeah, it just simply... It was just a choice they made. Okay, 1 second, folks. Sorry, dogs are barking. Hey, folks, and I'm back. 40, 70, 0, 30, 60, 90, 20, 50, 80, 10, 40, 70, 0, 30, 60, 90. Okay, that's good. Line across. Line across. Line across, line up, one to the left, one to the right, line up. Line across, line up, one to the left, one to the right, line up. Last time, line across, line up, one to the left, one to the right, line up. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm not saying this is some dramatic critique of them. I'm not, or condemnation of them. I'm not telling people to, stop watching. I'm not saying anything like that. All I'm saying is that while I do really enjoy their work, they just did a thing there that really bugged me. And like I said, drew everything else they did into question, then doubled down on it. Little things really eat away at me, and I end up fixating on it. And so while it may be just a little thing, it just really gets under my skin. So that's why I'm so annoyed at it. It just really, I'm just really, it's like an itch you can't scratch, And it's something I need to work on. So I'm not telling you not to watch them. I'm not saying they're horrible people or anything like that. It's just they made a silly choice, and I've let them go issues. So okay. I just want to make sure everyone's on the same page, because I don't want to be like, oh, Palnai's trying to start trouble. No, I'm just bitching here. Same old, I'm Irish. It's a fucking national sport. Forget hurling. No. Forget Gaelic football. It's bitching. It's bitching and complaining. That's their national sport. It's one of the few Irish things I do. Can't speak the language. I don't drink, and don't have that many potatoes either. So, it's like one of the few Irish things I do. Oh, saints preserve us. But, anyway, Jesus wept and all that. I hope everyone's on the same page. It's just something that got under my skin. Something that bugged me, and I have just issues leaving shit like that go. Also, I'm noticing they don't have nearly enough windows. But anyway, just shit like that just bugs me. It bugs me, gets under my skin, and I have difficulties leaving it go, so it just festers and gets worse and worse. Like, remember, before I was bitching about Total Biscuit here in this series. Actually, news about him. I was really annoyed in that. I was saying about stuff. In like 2019, my Dishonored series is going to come out, and I'll be talking about TB then. TB banned me he blocked me on Twitter quite recently when that's released. That was actually the first time I talked about it in a series, and I handled it pretty. You know what? I'm not. I handled it quite plainly. I wasn't angry. I was just saying, I wish him the best. He's not well. I wish him the best. I can't remember the exact phrasing, but I handled well. Here I'm, frothing madman. So yeah, it's just things get under my skin, and I have issues letting go. It might be a silly little thing, but it just bugs me, So yeah, that's basically all it is. It just they did this rather silly thing. They doubled down on it, and it just still bugs me about it. So that's all. I'm not saying don't watch them. I'm not saying they're terrible people. If you enjoy them, go watch them. They make fantastic content. I'm probably going to put my gripe with them aside eventually, and get back to watching their stuff, and maybe even finish that Nuzlocke. Maybe that might be a push, but I'm not saying don't watch them. I'm not saying anything like that. What I'm saying is they did something silly that bugged me, and I have difficulties letting go. That's what I'm saying. So don't take it in any other way, because that's not what I'm saying. I'm sorry I'm emphasizing this. I'm just really worried that someone is going to take this a completely different way and be like, yeah, he's insulting my favorite YouTuber, he wants to start making shit up. No. And